His yoke is easy. This one's a little more difficult song. It has a lot of words that need to be translated, and so you have to probably work with a dictionary at times to see if it matches what you're singing. The way that I've interpreted, and I or me, both of them, you just point to yourself. Found, it's like it's lost. Oh, I picked it up. I found it. My, anytime you're talking about possession, it's open hand. My or his, um, it's just like with I or he, so that you have the same motion but toward the person. One, it's like you get a hold of those little twizzlers and you're circling them. One. By, and there's some words like by or of that you have to finger spell. B-Y or O-F. Love, just like you're hugging a teddy bear. Just get a hold of it, cross your hands, and pull it to yourself. Serve. It's like you've got a tray in your hand and you're going to serve your guest to back and forth. Serve. All, your non-dominant hand, palm up. Scrape everything up with your dominant hand and lay it into the palm. All. And again, my. Years. And you're going to just circle and land. Years. Time, and you're just going to be pointing to your watch area. Time. Dwell or live, that is like the lifeblood that flows up. Live. With. Two A hands, put them together, they are with one another. Above, your non-dominant hand forms the base and your dominant hand circles above. Above. Yoke. Now, again, when we think of a yoke, we think of something that comes down like when cows are joined together, they put a yoke on them that comes across their neck area. And so you bring it just down. Yoke. Easy. And that's just an easy brush off of your fingertips. Burden. And there we're just going to take the R hand for responsibility and place it. You can just put your hands up there and it's like a pull down on your shoulder. Responsibility there. Light, and again, it's just kind of like lifting up. It's really light. Found it so, and there you're going, is you found the word find, and there's your word true. If it's so, it's true. Sweet. Oh, sweet things off the lips. Sweet. Delight or happiness, and that's a brushing up and out from its happiness or delight, brushing up and flipping them out. Blessings, your A hands against your bottom lip. It's like the words come off and you're going to place them on someone else. Blessings. Flow, and that is just that flowing motion going out. No. Two fingers down onto your thumb. It's like Mom saying no, and you have it come straight down. Other, and you see your thumb just point, no, it's not here, it's the other one. Other. Christ. And you're going to see, again, you had that Lord coming down. Now Christ is with the C. But both of your pointer fingers cross and they come out. But. No, and that's just pointing toward your head because that's information that is up there that you know. Walk, and that's the walking motion of your hands. Walk. Alone, and that's just a little circle of your pointer finger alone. Streams, and again, it's that same as flow. Forever, and it's a circle. Within, and you're going to put it inside because this is internal. Within. Heart, your center finger just touching your heart area. Heart. Throne, and you're going to use your pointer fingers to designate the legs of the throne. Throne. He's dear, and again, there, I use the D hand. It's very similar to love, but with the D hands. Life and to live, all in the same thing, that L hand coming up your body. Lost, and it's just take and lose it. Just, you've got it in your hands, and like, oops, it's gone. Don't know where it is. Sin, and you're going to see the X hands dig in, and it's just like a sin just digs into your body. You're going to take those hooks and put them in. Pinch your dominant hand, you form a cup with your non-dominant hand, and it goes in. Calm, take, and it's just like it comes way out and just calms it down, just a very peaceful calming. Calm. And again, C is very similar to flow, and you just take it out. And again, inward, and then strife is trouble. And you're going to see, like, I've got two X hands, and they come back and forth, and sometimes you kind of hurt your knuckles, but be careful with it. Bed, or you can either ask, or you can use the word for tell, and a lot of times you'll see me use the word tell. Come, it's over there, and I want it to come back toward me. Come. My flesh, and you're going to see, or my body, and so whenever it says my flesh, I'm just going to use body. Recoil, and that's that fear. You know, I'm looking at something out there, and it's like, oh, I want to be away from that. Recoiled. Before, here is the object, and I'm going to take my dominant hand in that bent position back toward myself. Before. Cross, see, and just outline the cross. Cross. Satan. Two hands, your thumbs against your temples, and it's just kind of a wiggle of your hands. Satan. Whisper it. You just whisper it. You take your hand, cup it, whisper. There, and you're just going to open your hand to show that it's not here, it's there. Gain, or it's like you have that pocket and you're putting something in to your pocket. Gain. Pay. Repay, and that's the same thing as pay. Your P into the palm and flip it out. It's like you're making a payment. Pay or repay. Hard, and again, it's very similar to trouble, except that you just snap it down on top. Hard. To bear, and that is to endure, and your thumb in the A hand against your chin, close to your mouth. Tried, and that's the T, and it's like you're going to push it out. I've tried. Road, and that's the R hands, just like the street, but with the R hands coming straight out. Road. Now, this one has its prospects, and that's where you want to look at what you're talking about. For me, it is the future, and so the future is out here. I take the F and bring it out toward the future. It's future. And deceives, it's you're going to take your the hang 'em horns kind of thing from Texas, and it's like you're jabbing it into somebody, you're deceiving them. Proof come from the lips, and you're going to show it. Whatever you say, you're going to show it. It's proof. And joys, again, happiness, abroad, and you're just going to spread it all out. Believe comes from your head, and you're going to hang on to it. Believe. Now this could is more of a can, and so you're just bringing it down. I can. I found my Lord, and he is mine. He won me by his love. I'll serve him all my years of time, and dwell with him above. His yoke is easy, his burden is light. I found it so, I found it so. His service is my sweetest delight. His blessings ever flow. No other Lord but Christ I know. I walk with him alone. His streams of love forever flow. Within my heart his throne. His yoke is easy, his burden is light. I found it so, found it so. His service is my sweetest delight. His blessings ever flow. He's dearer to my heart than life. He found me lost in sin. He calmed the sea of inward strife, and bid me come to him. His yoke is easy, his burden is light. I found it so, I found it so. His service is my sweetest delight. His blessings ever flow. My flesh recoiled before the cross, and Satan whispered there, thy gain will not repay the loss. His yoke is hard to bear. His yoke is easy, his burden is light. I found it so, I found it so. His service is my sweetest delight. His blessings ever flow. I've tried the road of sin and found his prospects all deceived. I prove the Lord and joys abroad more than I could believe. His yoke is easy, his burden is light. I found it so, I found it so. His service is my sweetest delight. His blessings